Oh, hello everyone. Welcome back to a Massachusetts Camo's Automotive Radio Show. I keep on saying Massachusetts Central Radio Show. I haven't quite done that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna modify my car, see what I can do. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start modifications to do. That was nothing. Stroke up. There's no stroke up on this. Oh, okay, so it's a 4.1 liter. So it's not quite going to be a 4.2 like the other one. And it's got 262 horsepower. So, oh yeah, by the way, racing softs. It's going to be a lot of freaking money, but, oh, 642, that's a little high. Alright, so little things like that are probably going to raise it a little bit, but at least, so I'm just basically going to go for certain things. So anything that's going to improve performance is going to put me near the edge, and that's probably going to put me all the watch. Yep. £2,800. This is basically a cup car, but that's a little high for me. I'm not going to be able to compete. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to dump the it looks like I'm going to have to dump the tires then. Sorry, I just didn't think of this because they are now I'm going to make my car super uncompetitive. So basically what I can do here is I have a lot of downforce, but now I have loot, but now I've lost. Wait a second. Yeah. Bore up racing crankshaft. Yeah, I've screwed something. I screwed this up royally. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go back to sport mediums. Sport mediums, because this is gonna be bullshit. So I can't go with racing tires, unfortunately. So this is going to be baloney. So basically, putting it this way, I'm basically going to have to turn up the power now. So until I get to 625, I'm probably going to have around 625. 647. Too much. I can always put ballast in. Take it down a bit, take it down a notch. 675. 676. That's not going to be enough. I'm going to have to put a lot of shit on the ballast then. Bring that down. $675, just a tad. I'm going to have to bring it down to $634 it is. $534 it is, and I'm gonna take a little bit of the downforce off maybe. So yeah, so this is little sacrifices here and there, so alright, so I'm going to do some more testing. I'm going to have to obviously screw around with this a little bit more, and I'm not going to spend any more money. So you're going to see, so what racetracks do I have to go to? As I'm going to tell you, this is going to be super slow, all of them. I still have to get race tires, which is even worse. Nürburgring. Oh, full course, really. This is going to be so horrible. So this car is going to be a shade of its former self. And I'm going to have to go to the Nürburgring. So Nürburgring's hell. So just like be competing in a cup car, so I just want to see what the bench time is going to be, so you can definitely feel this thing is a little heavier now. Yeah, I'm really gonna need a lot of power on this car, so it's good I lowered the down push just a tad. I'm just trying to go faster than my lap time, my last lap time, so lots of concentration. But of course, I'm about a second and a half ahead of my previous time, so it's quite a long. Oh yeah, we're a second and a half ahead. There's my personal best from last lap. Roller coaster ride up to the corner here. There's a nice little bank corner, nice little NASCAR style thing. Down up a gear. Very controlled. Even with sport plush tires, very controlled. 3 seconds ahead. Dodge around the corner. Shock the transmission, get it to go again. Drop it down a gear. Throw it into the corner. On the rumble strips. Cool. I improved by 4 seconds. Not bad. Alright, so the Porsche Cup is going to be 5 laps there. So I'm going to be gone from there. Spa-Francorchamps. I'm going to be testing here. Spa is so cool. It's just really, really cool how they did this. And I'm going to. You can do this during the daytime and have it wet, but I'd rather have it dry, and then I'm going to test in the wet next time. because I want to see what the balance of this race car is. Car's very balanced. So I'm expecting like 2-minute lap time here, more. I think I was on the 24-hour circuit last time, so that's the reason why I'm not as confident. Alright, so on the start-finish straight. Into stave lot, around the bend, accelerating hard, up into third, 80 miles an hour. This is a race car, it'd be going a lot faster. That's real. Into our rouge, brake. Quick tap the brakes, onto the rumble strips, onto the camel straight, not straight as you think. Sorry, I'm just putting the headphones in, basking in the oral beauty of the Porsche 911. I just needed to hear that flat six. And this is without a racing restrictor or without a racing thing. This looks like a real 911 race car. Already 2 minutes are released. This is the first lap. I'm not expecting to up and down and go good years. Right here, they're sliding out just a bit. It's more of a GT Cup car than anything. I like it. It's okay. This is going to be a good challenge. After blowing everybody away in the last couple of championships, yeah, I kind of wanna. This is definitely a Porsche Cup for sure. I'm in the red. Quite brake as hard last time, so now I'm going to gain a bit of an advantage. My lap time's probably going to be super duper uber slow, but hey, if I was doing this with Joel Racing Select Slow, yeah, I'd be running away with this at the moment. About a second improvement, but not enough. Alrighty. That's as much as I'm going to do. 5 minutes for 2 laps. It's a lot. So yeah. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so the next one's going to be the Nürburgring. And unfortunately, it's going to be the Nordschleife, so it's going to be really ridiculous. So I'm basically going to do the Nordschleife, and now watch me botch this lap. I'm going to do it in noon. I'm going to test during rain most of these tracks after I fiddle around with the settings, with the race cars, with the cars. Alright folks, welcome to the Nordschleife. Welcome to the craziest track on earth. And my least favorite track of all time mission wise on Gran Turismo. But I love this track. Well, I love this track for two. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I like this track. It's pretty cool. So, yeah. So, you guys want to know how annoying this track is and why people like it? It's because it's challenging. My one lap pace is going to have to be ridiculously good. My top speed is going to also have to be very good on sections like this one. But this is a real drive, this track. Like, you really have to do it. Like some of these, like there's 900 feet of elevation change on this track. See, like this? Ooh. Yeah, see that? Up, down, really unsettles the car. The guys at the Nürburgring 24 have to deal with this for 24 freaking hours. And if you don't, you're in the kitty litter over there. So folks, get ready and be amazed for 8 freaking minutes, 8 to 9 minutes straight. Or me just falling off the track a bunch of times. Yeah, so sit back and relax, folks, because it's going to take a bit. It's going to take 8 to 9 minutes to watch to drive around this whole track. Maybe 10. I don't know. I need some practice on this track so I can get it and so yeah, you can see some dips and drops. Fun fact, Niki Lauda was absolutely lucky to survive his crash here in '76. And freaking Jackie Stewart, he's like, oh, it's the green hell. Oh, he hated this track. He wanted to be on the Grand Prix circuit, he didn't want to be on this thing. He says, you could die in a heartbeat. After he watched Niki Lauda get hurt, tons of his friends and fellow drivers get hurt on this track, Yeah. This and Spa. These two tracks right here, the tracks that I'm just testing on are some of the most dangerous tracks. Although Spa is half the size that it used to be in the 1960s and 1970s when they didn't do the revisions until a little later in Spa's time span, and that's the reason why a lot of people hate it, and that's the reason why you call it the green. That's the reason why the old Scott used to say it's the green hell. You have to anticipate, you can't anticipate half these corners. 170 corners for almost 13 miles long. I'm just getting a feel for the track right now. I'm not gonna really push for a lap at this point. Amen to the guys who race here for a living, or like to test drive on here for a living. Second gear, stabbing. This car is well balanced. I'm happy with it, actually. Watch it rain during the race. In game. Almost there. Almost at the end. We're about halfway into the lap, probably. Oh, that could have been bad. Momentum is your friend on this track. Holy moly. As I said, I'm only going to reconnaissance a lap. It's going to be about like 9 minutes. So, as I said, stick around. It's going to be like 10 minutes. About a 9-10 minute lap, probably. It's the reason why this track never disappoints. Yeah, see sections like this right here, the S's, and then you have to brake hard. Car gets light. Real driver's track. Love it. That's why Jackie kind of hated it, because it was so brutal. And then, light off the crest, so you can see the car is even producing wheel spin. Alright, into the final carousel. Into the carousel, the final one. You get ready for the fastest half mile you've ever seen. Here on, and then we ease it in, and then we pin it for the straightaway. See what she can do. She's restricted via power, so she's not really going to get to the 190 mile an hour top speed she was quoted to be at, so I'm going to say 170 before I'm braking. 167, 168. The cars at the Nürburgring aren't even going this quick. $175. Actually, I lied. 8 minutes. It's going to be an 8-minute lap. Oh. And that, my friends, is a lap of the Nürburgring. Hope you enjoyed that one. Just listen to this thing for a second. This thing is insane. Thing sounds like an angry set of bees, man. That's what a Porsche is supposed to sound like. 11, 12 sections. 12. You imagine that? 12? That's a lot. I'm probably gonna get, and that's 12 miles, so I'm probably gonna get, yeah, 13 miles. So I'm gonna get my quota for today. You race 2 laps there, you'll fill your quota for your daily workout. I might just do that. So, so yeah, that's a lap of the Nürburgring, folks. I just wanted to show you guys that really quick. It's insane how much that track is, how good that track is. I really like it, and doing a lap and under, usually my first time around, it's usually 8 minutes. Yeah, so I'm just gonna say this right off the bat, guys. I kind of like I like the circuit. I got a little money, which isn't bad. Hey, 10,000. So yeah, I'm happy with that performance. So I just want to tell you guys what my plan is next. So you guys all know what's going on. So I'm gonna change cars for a minute and show you guys. So I'm planning on using that as a race car in the Ferrari Championship. So this will be my go-to for skate movies. I'm just going to show you guys this real quick because I already wasted like 10 minutes of your time doing this, and I put this upside down. Hey, cherry blossoms. So you can get the 280 GTO, but hey, it's another, hey, it's I don't know where this is, but it's, I wish they would tell you, but it's somewhere in Japan. Beautiful. And the car's even more beautiful. So I'm planning to use this car next. Hey, we were just at the Nürburgring. So I'm planning to use that for the Ferrari Championship. And since I have the wide fenders, I can put big tires on it and stuff like that, racing select. So it'll be fun. So it'll be fun to witness this, to witness the championship. I hope I don't have to restrict myself in this next one. So off screen, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of grinding because I'm going to need a lot more freaking cash. So let me see what the legend card market. I don't have any money for anything, but unfortunately, I wish I had 13 million freaking dollars for that, but I don't. Oh, I have that already. I do not have that. That is ugly as sin. That is ugly as sin. I really want that Porsche. Oh boy. Ah, this Jack D type. Well, man, oh man. The 50s. 50s, man. Just back when men could drive the balls off these cars because they had them. So, and the women loved you. So what Michael? Hey, McKeel. I thought I said Michael. Yeah, one of my favorite driving cars of the 1950s. You don't say. It's actually the reason why they fitted the fin. They put that body on is because it overheated at Le Mans in 53. Well, actually, no. This was at 50. Well, no, actually, this was the year Mercedes won. They won in 55, 56, 57. So they won 3 times. I don't think this was the race winner. I think this actually no. This is probably Mike Hawthorne's. Actually, I think that might be Mark Hawthorne's. I'll put that in the description if I got that wrong. But also another cool car, which is nice, good, nice cool car for short money. Oh, the 962. See, this is the short tail version of this. I don't have enough money. F you game, F you. This is also another cool car, but it's not available for purchase because I don't have enough money. Like I'm 300. Well, I have close to 400,000. So I'm. Hey, Christmas tree. This song playing right now actually plays on Christmas Day, actually in this game. So this is a Bulltail Speedster S Barker Tour. Cool car though. 6.8 liter. I like to tune this thing up when I buy it. If I have 13 million freaking pounds to buy it next time. So, you know, let's see what they have to say. This is way before the S-Type we know. Barker Company. So they're basically takes a certain amount of grace to drive, but probably weighs 2,800 pounds and has 177 horsepower. No kidding. And has a 6.8 liter. Now this is a car. 6.1 liter V12 with V12. Producing a little over 600 horsepower, and this is back when GT cars were actually lighter than their contemporaries. This thing was a beast. GJ Leto, too bad he's been in trouble the law recently, I'm hearing. Sakai was the first Japanese driver to win the famed race. No, you don't say. Yeah, well, Leto would add to like 3 more victories because he would add 2 more victories because he would participate with Tom Christensen. It won 297 laps because it rained like the dickens back then, and it's worth $10 million. So yeah. I have to buy race tires, don't I? I have to buy rain tires, don't I? No, I don't want those. No, I don't want that. I want a different car. No, I want that to happen. Change cars, please. Tom James. I can't get over the fact that the 911 sounds like a real 911. It's like blah, 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 blah. It's so cool. All right, let's. This is the last time I'm spending money, and then I'm gonna be grinding like a bastard. Oh, you. Not bad. Probably gonna have to take off some power, or add some more weight, either. or some more downforce, we'll say. And let's see, garage. Car settings. Wow, it's not moving at all. A little bit more, a little bit more. Alright, so that's probably going to be around the same horsepower mark. It's 10 horsepower less, but I'll probably have to put it down a little bit more if it's going to be. Having full racing sauce is gonna be kind of in the kind of negatory. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, it's because this is brand new, that's why. So it has like 552 horsepower because I was wondering why this was. I was wondering why this was the case. So this is going to be the wet setup. 270. Yeah, more tuning. $435. Okay, so that's gonna be what it's gonna be. So there's gonna be this setup, which is gonna be the dry setup, and then so this is gonna be the so this is gonna be the dry setup, and this is gonna be the wet setup. So probably gonna have a little less power in the wet setup. So since I'm not gonna need a heck of a lot, and yeah, okay, so this is going to be the wet setup, and then because I'm not going to need a heck of a lot of power. Alright, so this is going to be this is going to be the dry setup. Alright. Dry setup, wet setup. One's going to have a little bit more power, so depending on what I do with it. So it's actually funny, the wet setup's actually lighter than the dry setup, actually, which is pretty cool. So quarter mile is 11 seconds, which isn't bad. So yeah. All right, folks, I think I'm ready to race. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find races that I can grind on all day long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my most powerful car in the game and find the races that I can win the most money on. And that's going to be the Corvette. So this Corvette's going to be one of them. That Corvette's going to be one of them. I may actually use this because this is actually a pretty cool race car. I just need to put race tires on it. Stingray is going to help me out a little bit. This Petty's Superbird is going to help me out a little bit. So yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm actually going to bid this one adieu. I don't mean to make this short by any means, but I just want to say, everybody, thank you for watching this episode of the Camo's Automotive Radio Show. Here for another episode of Gran Turismo 7. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will bid you guys a good day. Thank you, and good night. This is the first episode of June, I believe, or late May, early June. So I will see you guys later.